Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Thursday, Mosh Pit. I hope your Thursday has been going off to a great start. We have a couple videos that are very close to 3,000 likes, so if you'd like to see the like streak counter come back in a hurry, you go check out those videos, and also click the like button on this video as well. Even if you don't want to watch the videos, but you want to support the channel, along with all the other channels that you love to support here on YouTube, all you got to do is click the like button. It's the easiest way to do so. You don't have to leave a comment if you don't want to, and it helps out a great deal. Again, not only my channel, but all the other channels you love to support here on YouTube, it's the best way to do so. Here's your return meme of the day. It's hard to really like categorize this one. Sent in by Sensei Stranger E. Title thread was framed fan art, and then they also went to go right. They have now been shipped and on their way to the United States. Hope they arrive safely. So I've been talking with Sensei Stranger, and she actually sent these to me, and they're on their way right now. If you may recognize these fan arts from a couple months ago, and I was in contact with Sensei Stranger, and she did end up sending them to me, and I cannot wait to get them there. Hopefully they're not broken. Because it was a long time coming, but I'm looking forward to getting those. So awesome fan art. Thank you very much, Sensei Stranger. Seriously, it's one of my favorite fan art ever. Oh my gosh, this tears rate. Papa Bravo Charlie 3 Whiskey 3 Hotel Alpha. Oh boy, 1.82 tears. Oof. Ugh. Yeah. Man, oh man. Everything else is not bad here, but good lord, man. That is about as bad of a tears rate as you can have at the start of any given run. So yeah, I'm gonna use the world card now just because of the Ace of Diamonds. I don't feel like coming back here and causing more damage to ourselves already than we already have. Yeah, this is going to all hands on deck already. We've got ourselves a quite the challenge. Ace of Diamonds could be very valuable early on here if we end up finding a lot of enemies to kill, or anything to kill really. But whenever big wafer. Wafer's, of course, fantastic. Whenever we see a start like this, it's automatically like fight or flight response, right? Like we have to hunker down. We know that we're going to be in for a big challenge here. And, you know, we talk about the lack of stats and a lot of the driving force behind what makes a good run versus what makes a bad run. Bad tiers will kill you faster than bad damage ever will. I've said that, and I maintain that. By the way, there's been nothing to fight on this floor so far. Okay, there we go. Not that I'm complaining, but that's just weird. Because I was kind of hoping that we were going to get some guppy flies here. There we go. Super secret room might be here. I'm going to take a risk and just see if we can get it. Turns out it was not. May have been there, but there's no way we could have gotten those hearts anyway, so. But yeah, so the wafer is going to be a big deal because obviously we're going to need some kind of damage mitigation. But the big problem, unless we ameliorate it very quickly, is going to be the lack of tiers, lack of damage, lack of being able to sort of protect ourselves. And again, that's why I said it kind of triggers the fight or flight response. And you're seeing right here, we're struggling against just basic Larry, because we can't even destroy the poops fast enough to get away from them. So yeah, this is real bad, everyone. This is real bad. I mean, Larry could like just kill us too. That would be an unceremonious end to everything. It's definitely possible. Like I said, this is terrifying, man. We do end up getting the matchbook. I'm not going to go take it yet because I want to go see what else is up here. I'm going to use Guppy's head here, and again, luckily our base damage is slightly higher than what it usually is for base Isaac, but oof, man. Super secret room might be north of here, actually. It's a little bit difficult to tell. We also have Fate's Reward, which, you know, Fate's Reward is going to give us a little bit of an extra shot, but it's nothing really to write home about. We could use our Golden Heart. We could use it to get a little bit of extra money, but there's not really anything really necessary in here that I would say is worth buying. I mean, maybe the Soul Heart. Yeah, we'll take the Soul Heart. Because we're going to get bombs from the matchstick anyway. We can come back there and bomb the Keeper if we really wanted to. I'm more inclined to save the bomb, actually, and wait for the next floor. But, yeah, we are going to get a Soul Heart here from the matchbook. We do get 3 bombs as well, which is nice. So we've got good HP going into this next floor, but that's great because we're going to need every single part of it. Curse the Unknown doesn't really matter all that much. I am going to use the Ace of Diamonds in here immediately just to take all these spiders and turn them into money. So that's automatically that's gonna put us ahead of the curve here in terms of our buying power economically than we normally find ourselves in this early on in the run. But man, yeah, this is gonna be difficult. I'm hoping that we get an early tears up before we even go fight the boss. That'd be ideal. Like if we get like toothpicks or something inside of the item room, that'd be fantastic. PhD with a bunch of tears ups would also be fantastic. I mean, anything and everything is what we need right now in terms of tears rate. If we can get that solved, then we'll be in business. But right now, you know, there's not too many risks that we can take. Even with the wafer, if we find like a sack room or something like that, we cannot really justify playing that aggressively until we get our tears rate under control, so we can defend ourselves, we can take out the enemies so they can't take out us, and you know, you guys know how it goes. The Guppy's head is going to help us out a little bit by taking out the smaller enemies, but you know, there's no way for us to defend the flies, and I mean, they're here to defend us at this point. I'm just gonna go ahead and send it now to the boss. Yeah, this is. Okay, thankfully there's the barrels. We cannot miss the barrels in this fight against Haunt. Okay. I am shocked that didn't explode. Okay, there's one. There we go. Okay, that was about as clean as it get. We get a tears up here from Squeezy. Oh man, like manna from the heavens again. And a non-devil deal, devil deal. No, I'm not going to do it. I will not do it. The only pill that we took when I was like, oh, we're desperate. Desperate times call for desperate measures was a tears down. So no, you sullied it, game. I do not care. Unless we have PhD or Virgo, I do not care. Or Luckfoot. So, of course, we do get a soul. We do get a sacrifice room here, but we don't know how many soul hearts we've got. We have a fair bit amount of HP, to be fair. Be real fair? Fair? And again, with the wafer, it does have the cost of all sac rooms, which is huge, because it means we only need 6 hearts to fully play one. So it's definitely worth doing. We just have to be extremely careful with it being Curse the Unknown. Wow. Lots and lots, a lot of money in there in the that golden chest. I am going to buy a soul heart, even though we know that we're about to go play the sack room here. This early economic advantage we have is huge, and we are going to take Mom's Key. If we can get a nickel here from this Penny-Eyed Keeper, we can also get options. But now these golden chests that we passed up over here are also going to be, or this golden chest, I should say, is going to be very valuable. If we can get more options, which it looks like we're just shy of. I am going to use our bomb to get these 2 cents over here, because more options before we go into our first item room is going to be huge. And this would be a fantastic comeback here for where we started. And some more options as a go. We got to go back to our item room here. And again, this is going to be a double item room because we did not previously enter the item room before acquiring more options. Secret room's probably north of here. Okay, we'll get our bombs back, plus a couple keys and a penny for our troubles. I like it. Check out this item room real quick to see what the double item room is going to provide us. And, yep. I mean, Robo Baby 2.0 is... It's fine here because it is going to allow us to have a little bit of extra damage. A dime out of that. So it's 1 heart, 2 hearts, 3 hearts here, 4 hearts, and we get the halo. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got an extra little tap there thanks to bombs. We end up getting our soul hearts back anyway, so huge time plays. We don't. I'm fine with having red hearts right now. So, 17 cents. We could buy another soul heart. We don't really need a soul heart at this point. Honestly, I think we're better off just waiting to go to a premium item here. The Halo did give us an all stats up, which does help us out with our tears rate, obviously, and our movement speed, of course, which is really great. Good. All right, so yeah, some major big time plays happening here, and most of that is thanks to the wafer allowing us to fully play that sack room and allow us to get the Halo. It's absolutely massive. Gotta look for the guppy item here. I think it's an absolute no-brainer. So slowly but surely, we're making the comeback. Being able to recover from a really, it wasn't a horrible start. It's just the tears rate just makes it seem like a horrible start, which I mean it is. Like I'm not gonna candy coat it. But you know, getting 2 significant stat ups here, particularly with Squeezy, is absolutely massive for us. And that's going to increase our options to be able to get a little bit more aggressive with our play. Literally no reason for us to be in there, so don't be afraid to bomb your way out of a room you don't need to be in. I tell that to people all the time. Like, you don't have to do full clears. Don't be like me and don't do accidental full clears. It's not worth it most of the time. A battery baby, which I absolutely will take with Guppy's head. I mean, mom's purse. We don't have a trinket right now, so it's not really that big of a deal. Only I would say super secret room's to the left of there, but go check out this item room. Hopefully we get another sack room. That's what we really want to see. Let Robo Baby 2.0 kind of do his thing over there. Charge Baby is going to give us a full charge periodically like that right there. Also does an AoE stun, which is really nice. Charge Baby also can drop batteries on the ground and full charges too, which is really nice. Especially if you have a one charge cooldown active item. Right, Curse Room is a devil deal. It's kind of slacking here, not gonna lie. Love to get a little bit of offense mixed in here with this this sort of like comeback run we're doing with the tears rate. By the way, full clear, just in case you were wondering. Secret Room is going to be south of here. Which moves are off the charts right now in this room. I mean, we could play the key beggar, but I don't really see a need to. I'd rather hold on to the keys. We don't need any of those. I mean, I'll bomb this just to see if we get magic mush, but I do not want to movement speed down. Not after the start that we've had. Super Secret might actually be over here. It could have been there, but it's not. It's most likely going to be somewhere off of the right angle room to the right here, which I'm not going to bother going through. Normally it's to the left of there, but so we get a static spawn boss here with Pestilence. So it's going to be a big nothing burger of an item, unfortunately. Here's to hoping that we get an Angel Deal or Devil Deal. Very tempted to use a bomb here, but I'm not going to. Nice freeze there by Charge Baby. Even though Pestilence still shot while he was frozen anyway. Ursa lost. Piercing shots will definitely be amazing. I will say that, you know, despite our comebacks on our tears rate, 2.82 is still trash in terms of tears. As you see here, we're getting nickel and dimed right now by, of all things, spiders. I know, shocking. But you know, I don't want to make it seem like oh we're totally fine now. No. We still have like Garbo stats right now. It's just that we started from such a non-dominant position. To go from that to, like, you know, where we are now after 2 major tiers ups is sad, really. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's stick with IV bag because that will allow us to go into curse rooms for free. And we can also just immediately convert any and all red hearts that we get to money. Which is going to be very important early on here. We go into the mid game. Oh, baby. I'm just going to let you handle that one. But even though, like, you know, having Guppy's head definitely helped us out, it's still, like, just a temporary... It's not a long-term solution. Oh, wow. We get the cancer trinket just randomly. That definitely helps out so much. Now is when we need the trinket smelter, mom's box, and then we are golden at that point. By far the biggest tiers up that we've gotten so far, and it came from a random trinket drop, which, again, I'm going to take. But we still need tiers ups. And remember, the cancer trinket does break the tiers cap. So despite us looking at 3.82, we're still technically at 2.82 until we get more tiers. So, you know, I still want more tiers rates. More tiers ups is all we need. And possibly piercing shots and damage. But let's take it one step at a time here. Still looking for our item room. Still looking for our shop. Old Curse of the Lost. If the game ever wants you to waste time, it's going to give you Curse of the Lost. As we go to another dead end here. How does he do it? Etc., etc. Right. Luck would have it, the only place that we didn't go has both the shop and the item room. Not even worth acknowledging. We get PhD and also get ourselves a golden pill. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. PhD golden pill, sign me up to get a tiers up automatically. We gulp the cancer trinket. Oh, baby. Now that is what we wanted to see. We gulped the cancer trinket. We got a tiers up. We got a couple tiers up, maybe. I'm not sure. Movement speed. I'm sure we can take Kane's Eye. I mean, I'll take mapping. EH Dizzle coming up in the clutch. Okay, so now our tiers rate's starting to look a little bit rosier. We still need to get some damage. A range upgrade, which our range was actually quite poor, so I'm fine with that for now. Goat head, don't care about betrayal. Our red heart container is actually it's actually more valuable with IV bag than losing it to betrayal. Good floor. Excellent floor. And Curse the XL. All those good feelings, poof. All gone. Well, thank goodness we had that great floor on Catacombs 2, because, man, this run would have been an absolute disaster if we end up getting Curse the XL and didn't get any tiers ups. Boy, oh boy, there's just nothing that takes the wind out of your sails faster than a Curse the XL. Especially, by the way, don't think I didn't notice, game, especially right after giving us Goat Head. To guarantee that we lose a Devil Deal. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Are you still alive? Okay. So the only positive that I would say out of this, and this is the only, I mean, this is a stretch. The only positive is that we have a chance to make boss rush somehow. This is assuming that we find the Fool card on the way to the boss room, which is what I'm looking for right now. I'm just slowly meandering our way towards the bosses, and even then, we still may not have enough damage to beat Mom before the 20-minute mark. That would be a Christmas miracle in January if we end up getting boss rush somehow on this run. I'm gonna drop a bomb there. This is... Got ourselves a sack room. Super happy about that. Because, I mean, it guarantees that we're going to be able to play it, so... So I use the IV bag there to dodge the damage on our soul hearts. Take advantage of the iframes that we get from using IV bag, because we were going to take a hit there regardless from the pin, the needles. I can even use it to where we can get in close with the ball of bandages. You just saw me do right there. These are the kind of creative strategies you got to come up with when you're facing, you know, bad damage. You know, despite all the gains that we've gotten from the ridiculous amount of tears ups that we've come into possession of, we're not okay here. Getting hit by champions here and there is also not good, even though we have the wafer. So unless the tinted skull is in the next room over here, we're cooked on boss rush. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen there, Chief. Trying to get a little cheeky damage there with the ball of bandages. Okay, so we're gonna give up on boss rush. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get boss rush anyway on this run, so not getting it is not that big of a deal to me. We fallen, potentially get one of our devil deals back that we lose from Curse of the XL. We get 9 lives, which is going to be our second guppy item. I mean, potentially we could go in there and yeet ourselves out of the boss rush, but the problem is that, and I actually shouldn't have done that. I should have waited till we played the sack room. But we still wouldn't be able to get out of the mom fight anyways. So the mom room, I should say. So yeah, we're gonna pass some boss rush. Again, not that big of a deal in my opinion, just because we weren't gonna get it anyway on this run. So, oops. So we don't get any stats, but we do get 9 lives in our second guppy item. Which ironically, even if we get guppy, is not going to really... I mean, it's going to help us, obviously, but it's not going to give us any stats. Getting guppy at least would give us flying. It would give us the mulligan effect. Trying to use the iframes to get over the creep here. I mean, I guess varicose veins. And we absolutely have to play the sacrifice room to completion. I mean, there's no getting around it. It doesn't matter if we die or not. I mean, we've got to get something here for damage. Now, our tears rate's actually going to be insane if we end up getting some more tears rate upgrades. Not just from the pills or trinkets, but I mean from, like, you know, items. Yeah, I mean, this is tears up right here from analog stick. Remember, our cap is way, way, way higher than what it actually normally is. Thanks to the cancer trinket and all those tears up pills we got. And a greed fight. Greed fight on the XL floor. Keep that chest. Okay, so let's go check out this challenge room over here. And And let's go finish the saga over here on our curse room and maybe get our last guppy item. Oh, baby. We get Guppy. Now, that's great. Again, super phenomenal. I'm not gonna poo-poo that. However, we need to get more stats, particularly damage at this point. So, I don't mind dying here. I mean, we are losing a lot of soul hearts, but that's fine. The soul heart will take it. Yeah. Good. All right, so we didn't get an angel deal item. We didn't get any items at all, really, but we don't lose our life, which is good. And now we've got a whole bunch of flies to go to slam into Mom here. For some reason, I still thought we had Guppy's head. Yeah, we're just going to get hit by those war flies. It's just inevitable. Get an angel deal. We absolutely have to go for the negative, by the way. And, yep. And Curse the Blind. All right. Just hitting... It's like, I can't tell if like the game's trying to troll us or trying to help us. At the start here, you know, it's like, oh, we got really terrible tears rate. But then we get tears rate upgrades. But then we get bad items and we get a Curse the XL, but then we also get Guppy. But then we get Curse the Blind after Curse the XL. So I can't really tell what the game's trying to do to us here. Either way, I'm not going to thank the game for anything at this point. I will say, though, shout out to Kane's Eye, because I've never seen it pay out back-to-back before. So, in a way, I guess we're lucky. I mean, we are lucky, because technically speaking, we didn't get any of these Guppy items from a Devil Deal. Despite having Goat Head, by the way. What? You can keep them. But the negative absolutely had to happen. Just because we need damage. The only damage upgrade that we've gotten has been from the Halo. And that's what I would consider to be a negligible damage upgrade at best. The Halo is much more valued for its all stats up than, like, you know, pure damage. It's not like we got Pentagram or something like that, or Polyphemus. Regular old HP upgrade, and... No, you know what? I'm not going to give the game the satisfaction of giving us a blind Devil Deal. Not going to happen. Could it have been the mark or something? Yeah, it could have been. Could have also been, you know, the shovel and, like, Brother Bobby. Dude, we got another payout from Kane's other eye. That's incredible. I don't think I've ever seen it pay out 2 times in a row, let alone 3 times. Like, that's some good stuff right there. Kane's other eye or Kane's eye, I should say, doing work. It's only a 25% chance to reveal the map icons, by the way. So we've passed a 25% roll 3 times in a row now. I don't know what the math is on that, but I'll take it. Again, sacrifice rooms are automatic plays here. I love how in order for us to go southeast, we had to go due west to get to the boss room, by the way. Circle protection is circle of whatever. Get Pascal Candle, which is going to increase our tears rate even more. Another 7 soul heart payout. I cannot tell what the game wants to do to us in this run. The motivations are unclear. The range up here. I probably passed up on a few pills because I keep forgetting that we have PhD. Secret room might be here. Some of the times it's not there in this layout. We already know that it's going to be an angel deal, so we don't need to bother even checking in that room. No reason for us to bomb the keeper either. Secret room might be north of here. Could have been. It wasn't. Oh, that's because it's right there. Or not. Take that back. I was incorrect. Now, strategical old Hushy is definitely a possibility. We've got plenty of money, and we also have... actually, I don't know. Does options give you a third item in the Hush fight? Let's go find out. This is for science here. Let's go see old Hushy. We also have store credit. Let's see if we get a third item in our item rooms here. I don't remember if you do or not. Wow. Another tears upgrade. Absolutely take that. Look at our tears rate and shot speed now. It does not. Fair enough. Well, I mean, I'm gonna take Metronome just for funsies, because we don't have to worry about Damocles or anything like that. What's this? Perks. Perks does not matter at all. Buy a Soul Heart. Buy a deck of cards. Sun card. Okay, okay. I'll take it. Get another use out of this, and Temperance Machine, which we do not care about. All right. All right. What's our donation machine at? We can go to like 970 or so. That's fine too. Probably should have taken Devil's Crown before walking in there. Although I don't know. I don't think it would have modified the item rooms in here on the fly anyway, so. All right, Metronome. Got the scissors. Would have been a lot better had that been the pinking shears. It's very difficult to see where our hitbox actually is right now. Look at the stream of tears coming out from the scissors. And those are all mulligan producing tears, by the way. Which is honestly like not bad. Like it's almost a Shard of Glass, Kidney Stone-esque levels of tears that he's shooting out right now. But if you notice, Hush's HP is not going down very fast. Again, that's because our raw damage is just raw doo-doo right now. It's very difficult to see where our hitbox actually is because Isaac has no head. It doesn't help that the Pascal Candle is like right on top of us too. I do like this DPS increase that we get from the scissors though. I mean, scissors is generally garbage, but with Guppy, it becomes kind of a DPS booster in a way. I can dig it. I'm not saying it's on the comeback trail for, like, you know, item of the year or anything, but I can dig it. So getting the double duty flies here from Isaac's head, plus the scissors. I'm just gonna sit here and take lots of damage and nuke with the varicose veins. By nuke, I mean very slightly annoy Hush. Obviously, if we didn't have the wafer, I wouldn't even come in here. So, Robo Baby, I know the pain, Robo Baby. Feel ya. All right, down goes Hush. Okay, we made it. First amaze, we did not get a proc from Kane's Eye this time, and we just get Pandora's Box and get Incubus here. Metronome, big time plays, you love it. That right there is the reason why Metronome is just beautiful. We just got a free Incubus because Metronome procced Pandora's Box. Got Isaac's Tomb, which is not going to give us anything, but that's the thing about Metronome, is just that it's so wild that, like, the possibilities are quite literally endless with Metronome. I mean, you can get so many HP upgrades from it for being such a goofy item. It always reminds me of Pokemon. I'll never forget my Sun and Moon playthrough when I had Munchlax, the pre-evolution of Snorlax, and he had Metronome, and then Z Metronome on there was so funny. Holy Light, sure. It really can do everything and anything. Most of the time it's nothing. Sometimes it can give you some good stuff, like Incubus for free. I mean, that was just awesome. That was a huge pickup for us. Pickamide here. And another dead end. How does he do it? How does he do it? All right. So the reason why I'm not holding on, or I'm not using the Sun card, because I'm planning on using it on the next floor, which will inevitably be another Curse of the Lost, because the game knows exactly what I'm doing. It's listening to you all the time. So mark my word, if we get Curse of the Lost, that is like the ultimate, like, yeah, I told you so. Someone brought up a good point. They're like, you know, talking about how microphones are always on and Google Ads, you know, everything listens to what you're saying and tries to target you for different stuff that you may have mentioned casually around a microphone, whether it be your phone or, like, you know, desktop mic. So is it really out of the question that something like Isaac could be actually listening to you? I don't know, man. Been saying it for years, man. Ed's he's tuned into what you're saying, man. What did that give us? I didn't see what Metronome gave us in this room. Blue Baby's only friend. There we go. Very clean Satan kill there. Tears rate is bumping. Love it. Will take an Eternal Heart. We did not get a curse, or we not get a lost Curse of the Lost. Easy for me to say. We get Jello. You know, I can't deny. I can't deny him. I cannot and will not. Jello ultimately is just so good, especially with Guppy. We've talked about it nonstop. People actually dislike the item now because I've been using it so much, which I find still hilarious to me. And that's fine. That's totally fine. If anything, it creates a lot of Jello discourse in the comments. Gotta get that sweet, sweet engagement here on YouTube. It doesn't really matter which side we go in, so I'm just gonna save our bomb. Of course, with Charge Baby gives us the possibility of using Jello multiple times in the same room, which is just... Gnawed Leaf? Oh, it's been a bit since we've seen Gnawed Leaf. I gotta say, if looking at our tiers right now versus what we started with is just... I mean, 41 minutes and 5 seconds ago. I guess technically we weren't playing the game yet because we were doing the intro, but you know what I mean. About 40 minutes ago, you know, we were like thinking, man, we are in a lot of trouble. And then here we are, absolutely destroying the dark chest. And like the thing is, our damage isn't even that great. Like 6.80 is not even above average. That's like below average of what you would want to be on any given dark chest run. But because we have so many projectiles going out here, along with Guppy, of course, is just beautiful. I see what you did there, game. Sure, let's get a quick victory lap in. Get a little quick one here. Yankee Whiskey 7 Yankee Alpha Mike Lima Delta. We got the wafer. We got Jello. Life is good. And Guppy, of course. Do love how the lamb just made sure that it hit us on the way out. We couldn't keep our Pascal Candle buff. Don't worry, I see what you're doing, game. Get restock. Might as well load up on some goods. Bring your friends on again. Never a Nirvana fan. Like, Smells Like Teen Spirit is legitimately like probably the best song that Nirvana has. I mean, like, Heart-Shaped Box is great, and you know, they've got a couple other things like Territorial Pissings and The Man Who Sold the World and stuff. I mean, it's okay. Come As You Are, of course, is a classic, but I never dug the grunge. Like, it just never appealed to me. You know, back in those days, like, I wasn't listening to music, man. I was like playing sports and playing video games and stuff. I didn't care about music. What's going on here? Soundgarden is probably and Alice in Chains too. I can't not talk about Alice in Chains, but in the grunge era, Soundgarden, I much preferred Soundgarden and Alice in Chains to Nirvana. Are you okay? Should mention really quickly, by the way, I don't know if it's come out yet, but we did have this is totally not related to Soundgarden, by the way. We do have a new feature here on YouTube that I haven't talked about, but you can actually make clips of videos here on YouTube. Oh my goodness, okay. And on top of that, we are doing again, I don't know if it's come out yet or not, but we're doing a mega compilation of like some of the best moments from last year, and I would love to start doing that at the end of every year. Now that we have now that I have an editor he's been doing an awesome job helping out with the TikTok and with shorts and everything. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because with the clipping feature of YouTube now, much like Twitch, you can actually like select like your favorite clips and moments and stuff. And I believe that we can select those and include those in, like, you know, the best clips will, like, almost like a clip show in a way that you see a lot of streamers do on Twitch. And it's something that I would like to start doing monthly. I think that would be a lot of fun. To see, like, you know, the top moments from the previous months, and then like we go for a mega compilation at the end of the year. So with this being the brand new year, a brand new start, and the start of a new month, obviously, you know, I think it's a good time to mention that. So if there's anything that happens during the runs that are particularly hilarious, or if you like something that I said, or some kind of joke or something like that, you know, post them in the comments and post those clips and stuff. Particularly in the Discord as well. If you're in the Mosh Pit Discord, we do not need any of this. We are smoking this entire game here, especially with 4.5 volt and Jello. Forget about it. It's over. Super over. It's like super mega dupa over. I don't even know what dupa is. Dupa sounds like, what's her name? That pop star saying levitate that we did a thumbnail a couple months ago. Dupa Leah, Dupa Lupa, Dupa Dupa, Dupa Dupa. I don't know her name. And then I found out that song, that levitating song, Dua Lipa, I think is her name, or Lipa. I think I found out that song was actually like a ripoff of some other song from back in the 70s or something like that. Like they sampled it like directly, and it wasn't even a sample, it was like a straight up ripoff. Which really like kind of disappointed me, because like I do legit kind of like that song. It's got a catchy hook. It's an earworm of a song. I would love to hear remixes of our songs. I think that would be cool. You can't really sample metal is the thing. Like if you try to sample metal, like it's just you're just taking the riff at that point. But I would love to hear. There's been a few people who've come and gone in the past, you know, decade and a half that I've been doing this, that have expressed interest in doing remixes of our songs, particularly Thrive and Path to Morning. And I've always given my consent on it. I'm like, yeah, go for it. I'd love to hear remixes of our songs. I think it'd be neat. Me and Mark would get a big kick out of it. Oh, man. Sigil Baphomet on this build here is just... Now the game can give up. Now you have my permission to die, game. Definitely, but I do appreciate people who ask first, obviously, like, you know, like I've never come across someone like taking our music, being like just doing stuff with it without asking first. Everyone's been pretty respectful about that. And I appreciate that. Yeah, we don't really need any more Guppy Adams. We are thoroughly entrenched in this run. Guppy's eye, because hell, why not at this point? Oh, you bet your bottom dollar we're going to be doing boss rush. We're going to be having fun with Jello. Ace of hearts, 2 of diamonds, doesn't really matter. Hey, give me the black room. Might be able to get a tears up from it. I know I'm just kind of like running through things right now, but we don't... Thing is, we don't have to be careful. With a run like this, we do not have to be careful at all. What gave us the shield there? We don't have Virgo. Oh, it was Sigil Baphomet. Never mind, I'm stupid. Shielded Tears. Yeah, I guess. I was really tempted to rip the black rune there, but... It's raw damage. I'm going to take it. Oh, baby. Sack altar. I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm sorry. I know we just wasted 3 HP there, but I don't want to risk losing Incubus, because that's just so much more damage. I mean, yeah, we've got Jello, obviously, but come on. Come on. No, I do not want flip. Thank you very much. And I've got that dang song stuck in my head now, just because I mentioned it once. That's how much of an earworm that song is. I will say that I really strongly dislike the Babies song. At least I think that's who the rapper is in that or the Babies part in that song. The song would be so much. It would be a million times better without him singing or rapping, I should say. Yeah. You know that song I'm talking about. Freaking earworm, man. Keep the quarter game. So if anything, we can use the Black Rune inside a boss rush. Justice. Lots of money up here. Good lord. So much money. Yeah. That is a... Oh my god. Get Backstabber 2 along with this build. Good lord, man. Station 2 Quince. Honestly, rip it. We got a Tears Up. Nothing major, but yeah, just watch Jello because... Just watch the charges on our Space Paradigm. It's going to go up faster than we can use it, actually. And we don't even have to move. Yeah, things are not staying alive long enough for us to actually get a charge. From 4.5 volt, that's how much damage we're doing. Yeah. Oh my god. Yep. That's how you do boss rush in the Binding of Isaac. Absolute shellacking and a half. This truly is, again, spectacular given where we started on this run to where we are now. The eternal bomb lamprey fly, or lamprey, we don't even care about that. Dirty going absolutely ham. And we fire so quickly, we don't even have to worry about stuff like hosts or the Laprases or anything, like having like immunity, because we're just going to fire Little Horn. We'll take eye drops just because why not at this point? Sure, we'll take Spectral Tears, and we might as well take Empty Vessel as well, just to give us that shield. Not that we need it, of course. But having Piercing and Spectral here is just gonna... It's gonna amp up the pressure. Not that we needed to add any more pressure to this run anyway. But you betcha we're going after Delirium. You betcha. This ain't a good way to kick off the early weekend for people. You know how Thursdays are the new Fridays. I don't know what motivation you need to get out there and kick some butt today, because that's exactly what we did in this run. The wafer makes it to where, again, we just don't even care about the damage that we're taking. We truly don't. One thing I care about is the fact that we did another full clear. How does he do it? How does he do it? We can just, like, just fire at stuff. Not matter if they have immunity. Yeah. The eye lasers didn't even get a chance to do anything. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna go fight Old Hushy again because I want Delirium. You're not escaping this time, Delirium. As I'll just load up on HP here. Give me the most expensive soul hearts in the world, but you know what? That's fine. We might be able to afford one more soul heart. No, we can't. Again, not that we need it, of course. Yeah. Remember, we've got shielded tiers now, so... Good luck anything trying to fire stuff at us. Oh my god. Yep. All right. That's how you beat Hush in the Binding of Isaac. And we go for our final prize here, our trophy of the run. Going after Delirium, which we'll probably find him in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes, because obviously we're going to be going in all the wrong ways. Is that a teleport? I think that was a teleport, actually, to the Devil Deal. Use this freaking shadow. We'll never, ever use it, so... How'd you know it was a teleport? Well, it was because if you look at the chest with Guppy's eye and there's nothing in there, it means that it's going to teleport you. Bob's Curse, why not? We have the Algis rune, but it's not really going to matter. World card, hey, look at that. Or, did not make it. Oh, Delirium. So what a run, I gotta say, man. Like, it was quite the comeback run here for us. So if you enjoyed this video, everyone, make sure you click the like button. Leave a comment down below. Your question of the episode today is going just to be, what would be the question of the episode today? What are you doing this weekend? Yeah, what are you doing this weekend? The early weekend here on Thursday. Some people don't have classes on Friday. Some people do. It means you get to go out and go play video games or go on a date or, I don't know, work maybe. I don't know. I always did mind working on a Thursday. It was a good night to be a bartender. So post them in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, everyone. Get this video 3,000 likes. Would love to see the like streak counter come back before the weekend. Have a great start to your Thursday. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Andrew, RageGod91, and Langwart. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of the Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.